S&J Vibes. I'm your girl Shay with 2 Ys, and I'm back with another video. For you guys. It's been so long since I've been in front of the camera. Plus, I'm a little bit congested today. I have a little head cold, so please bear with me. But I'm here. Content for you guys. I know you guys been waiting. And this is a highly requested video, so I'll get right into the details for you guys. But this is going to be the video of how we've had 2 miracles after having 2 miscarriages. So basically how we got our rainbow baby and another rainbow baby on the way. I hope you guys are excited. Mama's 28 weeks and 2 days today. I know I might not look like it, but you guys are just going to have to stay tuned to the end of the video to get a check out of this belly, 360, whatever. But I'm going to get right into the video for you guys because we have a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up on, and a lot of points that I want to touch on in this video. First things first, I want to start by saying, for all the moms that are trying, don't give up. One important thing in life, when we're doing anything in life, is keeping the faith alive or having hope that these things will actually turn out the way that we want them to. And for a lot of us, we tend to give up when things don't turn out the way we want them to, or when things are not happening as fast as we want them to. We're not seeing results as fast as we want to. We tend to give up, and that's the human thing to do. So don't beat yourself up if you have given up, but you just have to find that inner faith, the hope, the thing that keeps your faith alive, the thing that keeps you pushing toward whatever goal it is that you want to accomplish or achieve, or whatever you set for yourself to reach. You have to continue to have faith that you can do it. There's anything that you could get done. Especially, I don't know if you guys believe in God, but with me, I believe that anything is possible. With all things are possible through God. He makes anything possible, and everything happens for a reason. So we all might question why some things happen sometimes. We all might question why me sometimes. Not even, it doesn't have to be necessarily something. It could just be me as the individual. Why is this happening to me? Or, you know, asking ourselves certain questions that we can't answer. We just don't have the answer to. The only thing we can do is keep trying. So with that being said, I'm just getting to a little bit of background. Me and Jose met a long time ago, and we never pursued each other till about 3.5 years ago. And when me and Jose first met, I was a single parent of 1 baby, and he was about 2.5 to 3 years old when we got together. Jose raises him as his own before we even had children, before we even lost any babies, before we even thought about having kids. Jose and my son have this special bond that I can't explain. It's amazing. It's wonderful when another person steps up and takes the responsibility of another absent parent and makes an amazing impact on a child's life, I guess is what I want to say. So that's first things first. Jose being a little bit older than me, it's a little bit surprising maybe that I had a kid first, or you would never really know. You know, certain circumstances. Jose was previously married, I wasn't. And just weighing certain things out, I just feel like God does everything for a reason. This is why I previously stated this. Everything happens for a reason, because I would have never thought that today we'll be here at this spot expecting baby number 2. And it's amazing. Everything happens so fast within 3.5 to 4 years time. Our family is so much more bigger than when we first started, and I just think that it's amazing. Okay, so as of right now, bear with me guys. You keep seeing me look to the left. It's because I'm watching the kids on the camera currently. They're eating their happy meals while mommy works and make her video. So don't mind that. I just keep looking and keeping an eye, making sure everything's going okay there. So we're going to start with our first pregnancy. So around March 4th of 2019, we found out that we were having a baby. We were expecting, not necessarily having. We found out that we were expecting. This was a shock to both of us. I mean, not really much of a shock. It was only a shock because we have been trying to have a baby for over a year at that time. We had decided that we were ready to have kids. I was on birth control at the time, so we had went through the procedure of having my birth control taken out and tracking ovulation, fertility, multiple things, anything you can think of to try and make sure that we got pregnant as fast as possible, because that's what we wanted. We were trying for a baby. So when we finally found out that we were having a baby, it was such a shock to us because we were trying for so long and weren't producing any results. So we were just curious as to what was going on. Why was it taking so long? Was it this factor or that factor? We would never really know what circumstances prevented us from getting pregnant for so long. But when it finally happened, we were so shocked. So we found out we were having a baby at that time, and we named it Little Baby at the time. Little Baby was just a nickname that we gave the baby because we were so excited and we were just so surprised, and we're just like, wow, we're having a little baby. Like, we're bringing a little baby into this world. It was just like beautiful. So we had this nickname for the baby, and so we went to a few appointments, and everything felt okay. Like, within my body, everything felt okay as far as, you know, the excitement. We haven't told any family members yet. And then we get to this appointment where we find out that the baby doesn't have a heartbeat. So we were devastated. We didn't really believe it. And then we had another appointment to come back in 2 days, because if you are having a miscarriage, or if they don't find a heartbeat in your sonogram, then there are certain procedures and protocols that need to be followed in order to make sure that this is actually what's happening. You guys are having a miscarriage, or your body is getting rid of the pregnancy for whatever reason. So when you're pregnant, you have these levels called HCG levels, and the HCG levels are what determines how far along pregnant you are. This is how doctors know. This is like an accuracy number that is supposed to line up with your last menstrual period, so that everything is put together, everything is on the same page, we're all on board. So we had an appointment to come back in 2 days, and our HCG levels were going down. So we were having a miscarriage. It was the most devastating experience. We cried. We were very sad. We went to a very depressing time where we just isolated ourselves and just went with the flow at that time. We weren't really focused on trying to have another baby, but within time, we knew that, you know, we would get back into the motion of trying. But at this moment, our enthusiasm was gone, our excitement was gone, our hope was gone. And this is why I strongly suggest that for you guys, if you ever lose the baby, if you're not getting pregnant as fast as you would like to see, just wait it out, have faith, just keep your hope alive. That's the strongest thing you can do in a situation where you really have no control over what's going to happen. You could just sit back and watch and see where things go. So long story short, we lost that baby, and so we continued trying. We continued tracking ovulation, when the egg was going to drop each month, and we just felt like it was really like time consuming, because when you're trying to have a baby, you're like waiting for this one day a month where the sperm can meet the egg, and it can happen, honestly, not even around that window. So sometimes you're tracking ovulation and things don't actually go according to the application that you're using, or maybe the ovulation strips that you're using, or whatever methods that you're using to try and become pregnant. Sometimes the universe works in the opposite way of what is actually being shown to you. So for us, I just think that it happened whenever it happened. For others, it happens according to their ovulation. For others, it happens at different times. Just to say it like this, each body is different. And when God wants you to get pregnant, when God wants to give you a child, that's when it's gonna happen. So that was back in March. Come towards the end of the year, around September, we get another positive pregnancy test, which is so amazing. We found out that we were having another baby. We were so excited. We didn't tell anyone. We didn't express our emotions toward the situation, just because we had just lost a baby. So I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the term rainbow baby, but a rainbow baby is basically a baby born subsequent to a miscarriage, meaning after a person has had a miscarriage, or for instance a stillbirth, or maybe the death of a child, and then after that you guys become pregnant and you have a baby, and the baby is born successfully full term. This means that it's called a rainbow baby. So for us, we've had a rainbow baby. We were blessed with one rainbow baby and one on the way. Hopefully the pregnancy succeeds to its full term. As of right now, I'm 28 weeks and 2 days, so we have about give or take 10 more weeks to go before they induce my labor, but we're almost there. We're almost there. For those that don't believe, stay tuned to the end of the video. I will be showing my belly. I will be giving a 360 view of this thing. It looks like nothing right now, but trust me, there's a belly there. Anyway, here comes September. We find out we're having a baby. We're following up with appointments. This baby we chose to name Little Saint. Little Saint was just because we had a little baby and he was lost. So we feel like this was a saint given to us by God, a baby that we were going to do everything in our power to make sure that we didn't lose at this point, because we didn't even know why we lost the last one. So we named this baby Little Saint. It was so amazing. The baby grew throughout the whole pregnancy until about 36 weeks. I started to have some problems with my blood pressure, elevated blood pressures, swelling of the hands and feet, numbness, tingling in my body. None of my doctors didn't know that I had a severe disease called preeclampsia. It didn't develop until the end of my pregnancy. For some women, it develops as early as 20 weeks, as long as 37 weeks. It all depends on your body. It shows up faster. It slows up slower in other women, you know, but for me at 36 weeks, I was showing severe signs of preeclampsia. So at this time, they chose to do an emergency C-section and have my baby removed. Thank God that they did at that moment, because there was no heartbeat being found at that location that I was at the moment. So an emergency C-section was the best option, and we met our baby boy. He was born 4 pounds, 10 ounces. Oh my God, the cutest thing you could ever expect. And we were just so blessed to have him, and so grateful that God gave us the opportunity after losing one, and then just give us this blessing, a gift. Something so amazing, something that we could share for the rest of our lives and look back on the loss and take it as a gain at the end of the day, because we lost something and we received something, and it's all a learning experience at the end of the day. So I don't take a loss as something that I see as a bad thing necessarily. It's a learning experience. It's something that helps us to move forward in our journey. So we gave birth to a baby boy, and this was around May 14th, 2020. Our baby boy Gianni. He's such a smart baby. He's full of life. And then that was an emergency C-section. It was crazy, very crazy experience. We have another video of you guys. I will link it right here so you guys can go and watch that, the video of our birth story. It was very chaotic. We were able to share certain parts of the births. We weren't able to share other parts, but if you guys want, you could go check it out. I think you should. It'll give you a little bit more information. But after that, we were healing for quite some time. The C-section is very different from a natural birth, because I had one natural birth and then one C-section, so everything was totally different. But at this moment, sorry, that's my baby, he's screaming. At this moment, we are not even thinking about babies. We're just, you know, focusing on raising a baby. My body still healing after having a major surgery. And then boom, here goes God once again. Magically, we find out that we're pregnant. Mind you, we gave birth May 14th. Here we are, October 31st, Halloween day, positive pregnancy test. Oh my God, I almost lost it. Mind you, if you guys have been counting, this is pregnancy number 3. Video, baby Gianni, he finished his Happy Meal. He was ready to get down from his high chair, so thanks for bearing with me. Anyway, so 5 months after having a C-section, we're here with a positive pregnancy test. Halloween day, our baby's first Halloween. Yeah, basically, this is our 3rd pregnancy. This is unexpected, just like every other pregnancy. We're excited, but if you guys don't remember, 5 months ago, we had just had a C-section, a traumatic birth due to complications. So we were definitely not expecting to become pregnant. But God works in mysterious ways, and who are we to be upset about a blessing? We're just going to accept our blessings as they're being thrown at us and take it for what they are. So here we are, Halloween day, positive pregnancy test, and I'm like, oh my God, let me just go to the doctor and make sure that this is actually accurate before, you know, we get excited, before we start planning, before we tell anyone. This is just unbelievable. So we go to the doctor, and the pregnancy was confirmed at the first appointment. Everything was okay. And then about 2 weeks later, I started having some pains in my lower abdomen. So I decided to take a trip to the emergency room. And at this moment, at the emergency room, they're running tests, and I'm bleeding actively at this time. And for women that have had kids previously, you know that if at any time during your pregnancy you're bleeding and it's not in the first trimester, usually that's not a good sign. So I'm producing blood and things like that. So they're running a whole bunch of tests, and then they come back and say that I'm having a spontaneous abortion. Now for me, this is a new term for me. I've heard miscarriage, I've heard of plenty of other things, but a spontaneous abortion was just something I have never heard of. And at this moment, once you have one miscarriage, you already have that fear. So once they, they're running tests, they're coming back and forth, they're getting more information, they're asking questions, my heart's already beating. I'm like, oh my God, please God, don't tell me I'm losing another baby. Please don't tell me this is happening again. Well, it's happening again. A spontaneous abortion means that your body is, for whatever reason, getting rid of the pregnancy. Maybe because I was just pregnant 5 months ago. My body hasn't healed yet. Maybe because it's just too early for my body to carry another pregnancy. Just maybe too much pressure being put on my body. But my body was throwing out the pregnancy, which means another miscarriage. This is number 2 and 1 rainbow baby. And this is just devastating because I'm just, once again, I'm like, why me? Why me? Why is this happening to me? But in life, sometimes like I said, we will never get the answer to certain questions. So I take it for what it is. I continue on. At this time, I was a full-time college student pursuing my associate's degree in criminal justice. So I just continued in school. I took another semester. I kept my mind busy. I kept my hands busy. Anything that I could do to keep the fact that I was miscarrying, again, off of my mind. And honestly, at a time where you're not expecting a baby and you find out that you're pregnant, you build all of this hope that everything is okay with the pregnancy, and especially it being so early after having a baby, and you're being given another blessing. You're just overwhelmed with thoughts. You're overwhelmed with emotions. You're overwhelmed with all type of things. And I just feel like hormones and all type of things play factors into why people have miscarriages and why people lose babies. But I'm not a doctor, and sometimes doctors can't even explain why miscarriages happen. So all we can do is move forward. So that was back in October. That was pregnancy number 3. This is very weird because at this time, like I said, we had just had a baby 5-6 months ago. We're not trying to have any babies. I'm not on any form of birth control at this time, but we're actively not trying to have a kid at all. So just to find out that we were pregnant with that baby in October, and then November to lose it was crazy to me. So then a few months go by. I just had graduated from college. We're minding our business, having sex as usual, being normal, couple, doing normal couple things. And mind you, this was in November. We had a miscarriage. And then if you go back before that, we had a miscarriage in the beginning of 2019. So this is 2 miscarriages plus 1 traumatic birth experience. I'm just at this point like done with having kids as of right now, because I just feel like it's a lot of work. It's too much to deal with. I need time to heal, time to move forward, time to focus on the 2 kids that we have at this moment. There's, a lot to be done, a lot to be taken into consideration. So we're both just moving on with our lives, and here we are in end of January, beginning of February with another pregnancy test. This is our anniversary. It's Valentine's Day. So February 14th, we are out enjoying the day. I just feel so tired, and we're at dinner, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. Like, I need to go to sleep. So we're, doing normal things that we do on our anniversary, and I just passed out, and I don't even remember falling asleep. I felt so bad. Jose was awake by himself. It was our anniversary, our 3-year anniversary, and I fell asleep. And I didn't really feel bad because I felt kind of like I knew I was pregnant a little bit, because I couldn't really fight my sleep. But I wasn't 100% sure because I didn't take any pregnancy tests yet. So I was just like, what do I do? Like, do I mention it? Do I just wait it out? Do I take a pregnancy test now? Do I wait until my missed period? Long story short, I ended up taking the pregnancy test 2 days after our anniversary. So basically on February 16th of 2020, here we are again, 4th positive pregnancy test. within 3.5 year span, and it was just unbelievable. At this point, I'm like swallowing. I can't even swallow. I'm gasping for air, and I'm just like, is this really happening? Oh my gosh. Mind you, because it's a little bit older than me, so I just figured to myself, like, we've had 3 consecutive pregnancies within 2 years time that we've been trying, and for the first year that we were trying, it didn't happen for at least 1.5 years. So I was just so confused as to why within this 2 years did we get pregnant so many times. Maybe the intimacy, maybe the connection. It was something about the love being stronger, the foundation, something. I just feel like God, the universe, he knows when the time is right. We don't even know sometimes. Like I said, 5 to 6 months ago, we had just had a traumatic birth experience. So we were totally not expecting to get pregnant, not once, but twice within this 6-7 months that we had just had a baby. So here we are, positive pregnancy test number 2 after our C-section, and we're excited. We're excited but nervous. Nervous only because we've had experienced 2 miscarriages already. As you guys, if you guys were following the story, we've already experienced 2 miscarriages. So here we are, 4th positive pregnancy test. We're going through the process again, and we're just hopeful. At this point, all I can do is just have hope, because in all these other situations, I just feared that it would turn out bad because of, our previous situations. Our previous situations put me in a headspace as to where anytime I feel like I found out I was pregnant, it was more so scared. I was scared, more fearful than anything. So at this point, we're just like going to appointments. Everything's going fine. Blood pressure's fine. Baby's fine. Heartbeat is fine. Everything is fine. And here we are. Now I am about 7 months, and we're about to welcome our 2nd child into this world, our 2nd rainbow baby, and it's amazing. I just want to say thank you to God for giving us the opportunity to raise children, giving us the opportunity to safely deliver children after losing 2 children. Even though it would never be explained why we lost those 2, I feel like we had 1, and now we're going to bring another into this world. The 2 that we lost were given back in the form of these blessings. So I don't question God. I don't question anything. I just take it for what it is and appreciate the fact that I was given the opportunity to bring these boys into the world and just nurture them and watch them grow and just be healthy, and just to be a parent is a blessing. Not everyone can have kids. Not everybody can do a lot of things that parents do. And just to say that I'm able to, and Jose's able to, and we do it together. We do it very well, actually. I'm appreciative of that. And in less than 10 weeks, we will be having another baby boy. Yay, it's a boy. It's a boy. I feel like God gave us a boy for a reason. We have 2 already, and now we're gonna have another. October is our due date, and I just think that it's amazing. But I just want everybody to keep in mind that everything that I said in this video was just my opinion, and you can take it for what it is, take it how it resonates with you. But for the most part, there's just a few pointers that I want to just add before I end this video out. 1, God makes all things possible. Whether you believe or you don't, there's a higher power that will make anything that you want to happen. Believe it or not. 2, faith takes us a long way. If you have faith in what you're doing, if you have confidence in what you're doing, then nothing is going to stop you. Because if you feel within yourself you can do it, you have positive energy, and everything is flowing, you will achieve, you will succeed, you will get to where you want to be. And last but not least, I feel like 3 boys was a part of our plan, because we weren't trying for a baby, but with all hope, just praying that this pregnancy we'll be having a girl after having 2 boys already. No, God was like, you guys need another boy. So here we are, another baby boy on the way, and we're so excited. We're at the point right now where we're preparing. I'm having like pregnancy brain and pregnancy clutter. So I'm in like cleaning mode, like making space, and just excited to welcome our baby boy into the world after 9 long months. And previously just having a baby boy 15 months ago, just about. So I just want to say, with that being said, everybody has ups and downs in their life. We all have times where we feel like, why? We all have times where we feel like, who, what, when, where are we going? Where are we going to end up? We will never really know. All we can do is live every day like it's our last. And at the end of the day, just accept whatever comes your way, because we can't really change much about our circumstances. All we can do is make the best out of it. So at this point, I just want to say, for the parents that are trying to have a baby, one thing you need to do is cut out all extracurricular activities. That means eating out. That means having a few drinks with some friends. That means having a cup of coffee with your cigarette every morning. Whatever the extracurricular activities are, cut them out completely. It decreases fertility. It lowers your sperm count. It does all these type of things that prevent you from getting pregnant as fast as you would like. So that's my advice to you. 1, don't give up. 2, track your ovulation. 3, don't try too hard. When you're having so much sex, you're releasing sperm that doesn't need to be released. Your sperm doesn't get a chance to build up. So don't try too hard. Never lose faith. And the unexpected always happens. So just go with the flow. Even when you don't expect it, when you least are paying attention, the things that you want to happen are going to happen. 5, just be yourself. When the energy is flowing and the vibes are natural, they're not forced, then energies tend to connect together. They tend to flow. And that's just something that I noticed. We were trying so hard to have a baby in the first year, and it didn't happen. And once we just, became free and didn't really worry about it, and just became intimate when the moment was right, I feel like everything just came into place. So that's my advice to you guys. Other than that, thank you for hearing our story. Thank you for watching my video. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment down below and let us know what other videos you want to see. Follow us on Instagram. It'll be in the top of the screen right here. And let us know what else you want to see. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with any video ideas that you have, any videos, that you guys want to see us do. Anything, please leave it below. Follow us on Instagram. It'll be in the screen up there. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And now for the moment you all have been waiting for. Everyone's been waiting to see this big old belly that I have excuse me, I'm out of breath, guys, by the end of this video, that I have been hiding the entire video. And now it's the final reveal. And then you guys can say hello to the kids, and then I'll end this video out. But here we go. Guys are ready? 1, 2, 3. Baby number 3. Baby number 3 on the way. So here they go. Say hi, Justice.
Hi.
And baby Diani. Say hi, Diani. That's how he says hi. But that's my boys. Say see you next time.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Justice lost a tooth, everyone. My baby's so cute. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.